All right, I'm coming to respond to this one question, and I'm doing it via video so that anyone else who has this question, I can refer them to this video. That saves me time from having to answer the same questions repeatedly. Laura posed the question, Pleroma is still not making sense to me. You said we can manifest our loved ones there, even though they're stuck here in this realm or matrix. If my loved ones go first and they manifest another me there, what happens if I make it there? I kind of asked a similar question about Pleroma before, and I appreciate your answer, but it's still not clear to me. All right, Laura, I'm going to try to make this as clear as possible, okay? If your family members cross over and they go to Pleroma, the KHAA, the real universe, and they feel as if they want to have you there with them right then and there. They don't want to wait until the time comes for you to cross over whenever you do. They want you there with them right then. They can use what is called thought intention, whereas they would think up you. They would think you up in their minds, from how you look, to your personality, to your likes, to your dislikes, to the way you walk, to the way you talk, to the way you behave, your mannerisms, everything. And those thoughts would manifest into existence. Now, what that would be a copy of you that has been brought into existence. It will not be the original you, because the original you is still in this earth realm. But it would be a copy, a duplicate copy of you. Okay? Then whenever you cross over, if you go to the real universe, Pleroma, your family members then have the option of keeping the copy of you while having the real you there as well, or they can use their thought intention again to think away the copy. Because just like you think something up in the afterlife and Pleroma, you can also think it away. From me researching over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, this is what I have come to understand. And that's not just a thing in Pleroma, that's a thing in the entire afterlife. Whatever you think up, you can also think away. If you think up a sandwich, and then you decide, I don't want the sandwich anymore, just like you thought it up, you can think it away. That's how that goes. So, your family members, once again, let's go over this. Your family members, they go to Pleroma. They want to have you there with them, but you're still down here. They can use their thought intention to think up a copy of you that will look like you, that will talk like you, that will walk like you, that will have your mannerisms, your likes, your dislikes, your personality. But it's not the real you, it's a copy. Just like you take a piece of paper, you put it in a copy machine and you make copies. It's a copy. But then somewhere in your lifeline, you pass away and you get there to Pleroma. You get to the real universe. Well, your family members can keep both versions of you, the copy and the real you. Your family members can have both versions of you, the copy and the real you. Or they can use their thought intention to think away the copy, and the copy will go away, and they'll just have the real you there. That's how thought intention goes. Whatever you think up, you can also think away. Now, why that is a thing, I don't know. You have to ask Mother Gaia that. I don't know, but that's from everything I've heard. That's how that goes. And it goes that way not just only in the real universe, in Pleroma, in the afterlife period. Whatever you think up, you can also think away. Now, if that doesn't make sense to you, if it seems too wild and crazy, you can always have your family members just wait until you pass over. You can always have your family members wait until you pass over, and then if you pass over with gnosis and you go to the real universe, they can reunite with you then. But using your thought intention to think up your family members and friends, that's really for those who really want to have their family members and friends with them in Pleroma. And for some reason, they can't have them there with them in Pleroma because either they're still down here in this earth realm, or they have passed over into the afterlife and they are in the Summerland awaiting, they are at the Summerland awaiting reincarnation, or they have already been reincarnated. That's really what using the thought intention ability to think up family members and friends is for those particular ones who want their family members and friends with them. But if that's too weird for you, you can always just go to Pleroma and just, if your family members and friends have already been reincarnated, you can always just count it as a loss and not think them up. Or if you go to Pleroma and your family members or friends are still down here, you can always just not think them up and just wait for them to get to Pleroma, hoping that they will. That is a thing too. But for a lot of people, myself included, we want to go to Pleroma and have our family members and our friends, the ones who are still down here and the ones who have crossed over and who have been reincarnated or who are awaiting reincarnation, we want them in Pleroma, in the real universe with us. So this is how we can have that, through thought intention. And thought intention works in the way whereas whatever you think of, you can also think it away. So I don't know how much clearer I can make that. I don't know anything else to tell you regarding that, but that's how it works. And if that still doesn't make sense to you, I don't know what else to tell you, because there's really not much else to say about that. That's the gist of it right there. You can think up copies of your loved ones who are still down here. You can think up copies of your loved ones who are awaiting reincarnation or who have been reincarnated. You can think up copies of those loved ones, of those friends in Pleroma with you. They will not be the original people. They will be the copies. But if you really want them with you, the copies are better than not having them at all. Now, that's the best I can tell you. I don't know any other way to explain that. So hopefully I have been as clear as I can be regarding that. Thank you for your question. And anyone else who is wanting to ask a similar question to Laura's, just look at this video. The answer is in this video. This is the Afterlife discussion. Until next time.